Hello YouTube, this is Ramstein here, bringing another episode of Wargame European Escalation. Today, the solo part of the campaign, Able Archer, Ramstein Airbase. Let's go.
Denmark has surrendered. Kassel, Bremen, and Hanover are now nothing but rubble upon which flies the Soviet flag. From Hamburg to Frankfurt am Main, the Soviet and East German forces are advancing. The NATO front collapses under repeated assaults. In the south, the Danube line, the only one that had repelled all enemy assaults, was abandoned under the threat of being outflanked. West Germany is reduced to a thin stretch of land west of the Rhine. NATO evacuates its rear area bases for redeployment in England and France. Warsaw Pact forces are closing on Ramstein Airbase. We'll have to hold while the evacuation is proceeding. If the pressure gets too strong, we still have the option of giving up the outer perimeter to fall back on the airfield itself.
Right, so objective, defend airbase for 25 minutes under a huge assault from these 4 points. Optional objectives are to prevent any unit from getting into the airfield and hold all 3 of these points, or hold at least one of them by the end. Now, you won't see this, but I have tried this level about 5 separate times at this point, but various things such as fraps being stupid, the computer running out of memory, a power cut, and a nuclear apocalypse have stopped me from recording this episode. So, holding this line is a very hard piece of work, and at this point I just can't be asked to do it. So I'm just going to concentrate on holding the airfield and getting this mission out of the way, because at the moment it's just making me sick just looking at it. So what we're going to do is concentrate everything we have, all units we have been allocated, into the defense of Oscar to get this mission over and done with. Yeah. Oh, the units up there, I'm going to evacuate what I can evacuate and get the other stuff near supply depot, so it can be a... Well, actually I'm going to try and evacuate pretty much everything except the command vehicles to keep them there to generate enough points to, keep the, to allow us to reinforce whatever we can, because this point here isn't a point zone, it's only a deployment zone. So, yeah, that's the plan at the moment, shall we say. There's going to be no attempt to hold this, no attempt to be heroes or anything like that. We're just going for pure and basic survival. So what we're doing is these sort of are the major, I guess you could say, forested fronts where the Soviets will attack. The weak points where tanks and stuff won't be able to cover. So we're going to put a bunch of infantry there, get some recon helicopters to help point it out. Over on this side, we're going to be deploying some of these tanks, like that, and maybe some AGM units, some starships maybe. Yeah, we'll keep them and them. And a Bradley Recon. Got a good one of those. Deploy this on this side. Actually, no, I think that's a bit of overkill, so let's get rid of the starships. And the Bradley Recon, let's replace it with some Keep M11s. They'll hold this side. This side over here, we're gonna put in the trust of these Panzer Grenadiers, 2 of them, and another one of these basic but effective recons. That line there is held, that line there is held. All other units from the front will be redeployed here. The logistics probably won't be handed out, but that's what we'll have to do, and basically everything we can will attempt to be evacuated So let's go. So we're going to be loading these 80 km infantry into the individual Bradleys. Load you. Easy. I'm just going to concentrate on getting them actually out of the way. The riflemen, you'll be tasked with holding this. Supplies will be needed, so let's get these guys out of there. Oh no, not fraps again. See, it's the frame rate. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry, but I can't literally. Just a sec. There we go. Right. Sorry about this, but fraps is just such a pig of a recording equipment. If I had any other option, I would use it. So if you can recommend one, I would deeply appreciate it. Basically, yeah. I'm basically loading the infantry and transport. This is obviously you haven't seen this, but it's basically what I failed to do in the last one. I just left the infantry all to die, so I lost a few good 80 km stuff and the like. So yeah, it's so we should really unload these guys. I'm just gonna do a whole sweeping, then tell the command people to stop. It is a bit wasteful, I know, to like there's a lot of like units that could be positioned, but you know, we've got what we got, and we really don't have that much. So here come the first forces. Logistics, we're going to be using whatever Soviet vehicles we managed to capture during the previous level. Oh, this thing is just making me want to blow my eyes out. There's nothing worse than bad frame rate. So basically, as the units come in, I'll allocate them a specific role in the defensive line, as I see fit. Oh, you should have been moving in a while ago. Stop. I'm going to concentrate on putting the infantry on weak spots in my infantry lines. Move these leopards out to a better position. Oh dear, the command vehicles are getting hit. Oh, there's Charlie down already.